Hello. Now, it's hard to focus on anything else when all of this shit is happening right in front of our eyes at home. I normally like to make videos of interest and jokes because I'm creating, discovering, or shaping my voice through what I'm comfortable with. I like to keep it light because life is dark. I mentioned before that I don't like to speak on politics because it is a very divisive stance that people group against one another and make us hate each other. I don't like to be a part of that. But I don't want to be silent in these moments either. I know there's some people that could probably do more than most of us because our surroundings are changing. People are mourning and we still paying taxes after they tax us every time we spend on everything we earn. I'm not able to really do much financially because
niggas are broke these days.
So the best I can do is what we can all do. Bring awareness. Do you see people getting snatched off the streets? Kids being used as pawns to capture their own parents at home? The trauma. And people getting birthed in reverse in broad daylight. ICE has put to sleep 9 people in 2026, and we're going to include Keith Porter Jr. because that was on New Year's Eve. But the ones that have caused the most uproar has been the last two, Renee Good and Alex Preddy. These two, who happen to be white, were unalived in the streets of Minnesota in front of others while the sun was out, tried to be framed by the government as domestic terrorists, even though we all saw it on camera from multiple angles. Now, Minnesota, doesn't that sound familiar?
I can't breathe. Please, the name of it. I can't breathe.
With his hands in his pocket talking about, you can talk just fine, you can breathe, bitch ass nigga. The government was saying Renee tried to drive into an ICE agent, and why did Alex bring a gun to a protest when it was perfectly fine when these guys did it? Or when Boy Wonder was crying his ass off for a minute and no tears came out after he just killed somebody. But a blonde white woman and a possibly straight white man who's a nurse were snuffed from close range. And that's usually the type of people who are off limits even if they shoot up a church. But this time around, anybody can get it because it was never about race. It's about white supremacy. Black people are the biggest threat to that, which is why race is used as a distraction and a tactic for all of us to use against each other because that benefits the crackers in power. Made y'all believe that the white race was more superior, when in reality, crackers in power will snuff their own kind, their own family, and their own kids for more power.
White people come fucking first, understand that. Then the fucking minorities come.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're not a racist?
No, I'm not a fucking
No, you're
racist.
not a racist.
No, I'm not a fucking racist.
Not all white people, just crackers. Crackers are the evil white people. Like I said, it's never been about race. It's about class. If you ain't rich, you ain't shit. While there's 4 white families that have more wealth than half of the planet, but y'all worried about immigrants selling shit on the streets and not paying taxes. Look, I'm not as informed as many others who are in it, done more research, and are way more knowledgeable when it comes to these circumstances. So you can judge me because I have definitely judged and hated when people use others' videos and put their face right next to it, not doing shit, just nodding and fake laughing like they've never seen or heard the video before. That's exactly what I'm about to do to some of these informative videos that I want to show you. This is why you never judge people, because the universe, or God, will put you in a situation that you gotta be humbled and understand to evolve. You see how people are coming together now? You see how many people are actually seeing who they voted for? You see how Minnesota showed up and showed the fuck out and flooded the streets in the coldest of weather because people are waking up.
Wake up!
It's so much deeper than what we're saying or seeing right now, and the truth is coming out at a pace that the evil cannot hide anymore. Our history has been full of lies, not just as a country, as a human race. That's why there's so many distractions to keep us from learning about the truth on this planet, but the truth cannot be silenced forever, baby. Them crackers tried to turn the term woke against us, but black people always stay woke.
Wake up!
Because it's too hard to live right now. But it's easier to stay asleep, easier to be undisciplined, easier to give in, easier to worry about yourself, easier to turn away, easier to ignore inconveniences, easier to be distracted, easier to deny self-love, easier to be heartless, easier to be numb. While we struggle to live, struggle to stay happy, struggle to take care of our loved ones, and struggle to better ourselves, nothing is by mistake. Everything is planned. Not with the exact pieces and time, but the exact outcomes. Because the goal is for us to focus on everything else but the Epstein list. Black people are a lot of things when it comes to this country. The one thing we are not is surprised. They've been doing it to us forever, nigga. You should have been paying attention.
Please wake up.